Hey guys! Welcome back to her channel.
Hey guys! We have Maddi here.
Hi.
We are doing the Teen Mom Q&A. Yep. so we actually got the questions up on my phone and we're going to be reading them and giving you the answers.
Yeah.
So if you like this video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Click that subscribe button.
And comment down below.
Comment down below.
Yeah.
What one's your favourite question? Give us an answer. And with all that said, let's jump into it. How old were you when you had your first child?
Okay, so I was 16 when I got pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to make a comment on that. And I was 17 when I gave birth.
I was 18 when I found out I was pregnant and 19 when I gave birth.
What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months?
Everything.
Being pregnant for 9 months?
Pregnancy is so hard. Like,
yes. I believe you had it harder than me.
Yeah, the first trimester for me was awful. I had hyperemesis gravidarum, which is severe morning sickness, and I was hospitalized like 2 or 3 times, and I just like from dehydration, and then I became anemic and I was fainting like that, and then I think for me the 3rd trimester was the easiest, but nah, it's terrible.
It is, it's pretty bad. Probably the hardest thing, honestly, was probably how young I was. Probably that whole situation. It was
I think growing up, like you really have to grow up really fast when you have a baby. Like it's not about you anymore. It's like, it's about your child, and I guess like even like moving out, finding our own places,
and even like your relationship, I feel like you really, the dynamic changes so much.
Yeah, especially for like teen dads. I feel like they've got it so hard. They have to grow up like that.
Like, I feel like once you get pregnant, something kind of clicks and you kind of just mature overnight, but then the dads, like...
The dads, it takes definitely, like it definitely takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months?
Definitely. I mean, the whole idea of growing your child and, you know, feeling him or her kick is just amazing.
Yeah. I think like, yeah, just having like there's a baby inside of you, and,
I know.
And like for me that was just like mind-blowing. Like I couldn't like wrap my head around that until he was born, and
I remember staying up so many nights and just like watching my belly just like, you know.
My belly wasn't really like, you could hardly see movement, and like I could never like get anything on video, and I was like, come on!
Yeah.
And it would just be like me breathing like like this bad pregnant lady, like lack of oxygen from like the squished lungs.
Yeah.
And but like those moments where like I was in the bath and he like would have the hiccups or something, like
no,
just
so sweet. Just like sitting there and like watching your belly like ripple, it's just so surreal. It's like there's like a little alien in there.
There's a parasite taking my
goodness. In your opinion, were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off?
For me, they were way off. So like I got told like if you had morning sickness, you were pregnant with a girl. I had the worst morning sickness and I have a little doodle.
Yep, that's beautiful.
They told me pregnancy was easy. They lied.
They did. It's like this beautiful, like your body takes over. No, I had contractions back to back, and I remember Tiana's words. It's just your body takes over. It's just...
I loved birth. Pregnancy was hard for me, but birth, oh my gosh.
It was,
oh wait,
it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Because labour, it's hard. It's
not
easy.
I feel like labour was like the
and I feel like we should like clarify that we both had natural labours
and very different
deliveries.
labours. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it?
I feel like I didn't punch anyone out in the hospital, so I did pretty well. Like, oh my god. I didn't even know how to answer that, man.
I loved my birth, so I wouldn't change it for a thing.
What was the hardest thing about being a mum?
The first 6 months was crazy, especially being your first baby. You have so many new things to learn, and I really struggled with postpartum depression, so dealing with like having a baby and like on top of postpartum depression, it's definitely a struggle, and it just felt like for me I was in like survival mode. Yeah.
And I feel like with your body healing after literally giving birth, I mean, that's such an amazing thing, but healing after that and taking care of a newborn and breastfeeding.
What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mum?
Oh my goodness, I feel like that's such a loaded question. I feel like just to be able to like raise another human and like show them the world and just the milestones. I don't know, just,
I feel like
amazing.
When I was pregnant and I was like what is that connection that a parent has with a child, and I could never understand it, and it's so hard to like explain until you have that connection. And even just like your baby having their first laugh or their first smile or like eating their first food, like it just gives a fuzzy part in your heart.
I'm
and
gonna tear up.
it's just even like I know what you mean, because like when I look back at photos and I'm like, he was so little, like it just makes me so emotional because the love is so strong
And they grow so quickly. It's
just a different type of love, and it comes with so much rewards and benefits, but there's so much hard work involved. But
you're just,
that's definitely
what she said.
Everything.
What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mum?
Baby boys pee on walls.
Yeah, and on you and anywhere.
Yeah. Theodore used to love like peeing on the carpet.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
But I think I was most surprised when just how fast they grow. And like you think you have something right, but then like it all
They
changes.
just grow again.
And you're forever having to like figure out
keep
new
up with
solutions
them.
and
I think the most surprising thing is like when you're pregnant, of course like you love your child, but once they come out, it's just
it's like
that
a whole,
connection. You can't. I honestly
you can't
cannot
explain
it at all.
What is the best memory you have involving your child?
I feel like every day is just filled with so many more and exciting and, you know, upsetting moments. Like him just, Archer is literally growing so fast. I feel like I'm crying, I'm laughing, I'm just so happy, just like 10 times.
Yeah, I think it's the little things that are the best.
What was the most exciting milestone?
I think it was when Theodore could say no. It was like he had the power.
That is so cute. Like, no.
He fully went like, no.
But like everything turns into no.
And it cracked me up so much. Like I have never like laughed so hard. It's just so funny. Just like when he like starts to like get his voice, it's like they're really like, it's like they've developed.
They get like a real attitude. I feel like they go from like this squishy, sweet little newborn to like everything is just a demand. Oh my goodness, it's just, I think my most exciting milestone, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Obviously, he's only 6 months, so he hasn't like started walking or talking yet, but I don't know. I really don't know. Is that bad?
No, because I feel like there's like so many, like so much is happening every single day.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing your child has ever done?
Oh my goodness.
Explosions of long drives.
Oh my goodness. Probably yes. Just blowing out at the most ridiculous times.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness. Or if we're like at the shops or something and we're in line, he'll be like an angel the whole time, but as soon as we're at the checkout and we're in the line, oh my goodness, his world just stops spinning.
Yeah, I feel like, they definitely like know the right time.
I know, yeah.
It's like you're an angel when we're like not doing anything.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, he's so beautiful, he's so well behaved, and I'm like, just give it 15 minutes, he'll be blown up.
I don't know the worst thing. I think, probably just like pooing. It's just like poo explosions. Like, Theodore like had a massive poo explosion in the middle of the night, and it seriously went all down his jumpsuit. And then when I went to take it off, he put his hands in it and his feet in it. And oh my god.
It's not a good experience. Like, motherhood is beautiful, but
no one comes to poo. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? They're still so young.
I know, I feel like it's kind of hard to say habit because they're still trying to figure out their routine and what they like and what they don't.
Yeah, they're still too young.
Yeah.
Do you share any similarities between your child, both physical and personality?
Big forehead. Like, as soon as he came out, he had like big cheeks and a massive forehead, and I'm like, that's my son.
For me, I think Theodore definitely has my foodie appetite.
Yeah.
We're both obsessed with food.
I think Archer has my temperament. Like, honestly, if things aren't done when he wants it, no.
It's going down.
It is. Baby? Oh, such a mommy's boy.
Fiddle.
Oh, like chalk. You want some more? So next question. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years?
I want to see him be compassionate and loving. Whatever direction he would go in, I would support. But as long as he like respected his family and had those like compassionate
Those good
like
morals.
values, that would make me the most proud.
I would just hope that he is healthy and happy, and that he's just he feels like he's excelling in himself.
Yeah.
And I really hope I raise him to have that confidence to do what he loves.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, just the respect, as you said. I mean, we're raising young men. What is something that having a child has taught you?
Oh, it's definitely taught me not to get so caught up in other people's opinions, especially being such like young mums. I think it's the hardest because people will always have judgment, and once you learn to really let go of what people think about you, you become so much more stronger. And I feel like having Theo has made me a much stronger and confident woman.
I think it's really taught me a lot about like self-love.
Yeah.
You know, because you're their role model, you're their whole world, and you really have to, you know, it sounds really cheesy, but you have to like respect yourself and obviously others. And it's also, just taught me that your opinion is what matters. It doesn't matter what Sue down the road tells you how to live your life. And it's also taught me a lot of patience.
Oh, definitely.
Like, the biggest thing.
Yeah, I feel like nobody can really teach you patience until like you have a baby. Describe your child in a single sentence.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Just boobs. Breast milk.
Yes, you love the milkers. Yes. Very bubbly, loves his food, loves his milk, and he's such a chilled back baby. He's so chilled.
Yeah. I would probably say he's such a shy little boy. Like, it takes him a while to warm up to people, which I think kind of tracks back to having my temperament. But he's just so lovable, and because he's so young, it's kind of hard to say, but he's just so beautiful. Did you imagine that you would be a mum at the age that you became a mum?
Definitely not.
Yeah, growing up, Tiana was like so anti-kids.
Like I didn't even want those baby boards.
Even on The Sims, you were just like, no children.
I'm gonna be a workaholic. I thought I would like have a career, be like a workaholic, own my house before I have kids, be married before I have kids.
Life just hits you like a Mack truck.
You can never plan your life. You're always gonna have some turn or like series of events that makes the whole dynamic shift, and definitely having a baby young has changed the dynamics, but I feel like I'm still very career orientated. I definitely still like strive to have like, I guess, that self
accomplishment.
Yeah. Even if it's not working, it's still like doing something productive, like getting out of bed every day. Yeah.
Hey, that's productive.
But I
changing out of pajamas is like a goal.
Putting a little bit of hair and like makeup.
Yeah.
But I thought I would have like had babies at like 35, 40.
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny because Tiana and I were like 6 months apart in pregnancy, and when she found out she was pregnant, she was like, "You better get pregnant, Maddi."
Yes, and I was like, "I can't do this alone."
And I was like, "Hell no." 6 months later, Tiana, I'm up the top.
How have you changed as a person since becoming a mum?
Honestly, just makes you just kind of mature, and you kind of just become an adult overnight. I don't really know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, I guess, for me, like, it taught me to go with the flow, to not fight against the grain, and just to like things happen for a reason. Alright guys, well that is everything for this tag. If you like this video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on. And
comment down below.
Yeah, what one was your favourite question, and give us an answer. And with all that said, we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.